Oil is up, the dollar's down. This week, the Federal Reserve vowed to pump $1 trillion into the U.S. economy, buying treasury bonds and mortgage-backed securities. The new money revived hopes for economic growth, pushing stocks and oil higher. But inflationary fears pushed down the dollar, with those seeking a safe haven rushing into gold. Analysts say the news is Russia-friendly, at least for now.
The investors' view of Russia is still very heavily predicated on how they view the rest of the world, and therefore how they view commodities, in particular oil. And if that view remains hopeful, Russia will do better. And if that view deteriorates, we will lose, if you like, or we will lose some of that performance. So very much sort of hostage to what happens in the rest of the world, I think, for the next, at least the next several months.
Experts say Russia, like other emerging markets, may be the quickest to rebound, but risk being hit the hardest if the U.S. gets it wrong. James Baker, former U.S. Treasury Secretary, says, apart from the measures America is taking, it should let hopeless banks fail.
I think we need to not make the mistake that Japan made back in the late 80s and early 90s, where they let their banks just muddle along and muddle through and become, in effect, zombie banks, which put them into a 10-year period of economic decline. We need to deal with the problem as far as U.S. banks are concerned.
He says if the U.S. continues piecemeal bailouts, the country may suffer a decade of recession. Emerging markets fear if that happens, the U.S. will take them with it. Tatiana Polikova, Business RT.